It's a matter of perspective. The Embrace Martin Luther King Jr. monument downtown is taking flak both for the purportedly pornographic appearance some angles give it and some of the aesthetic choices that went into its creation. The Embrace is, everyone at least agrees, a striking new statue unveiled this weekend in the Boston Common that depicts the giant bronze arms of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife Coretta Scott King locked in a hug. The $10 million creation from the non-profit Embrace Boston is based on a 1964 photo that shows the couple delightedly hugging after MLK won the Nobel Peace Prize that year. The non-profit shows this artist Hank Willis Thomas' submission for what the memorial should be, and it includes only the couple's arms and hands, plus a patio around it that displays the names of 65 locals who fought for civil rights. Martin Luther King III then approved it. The creation was unveiled with much aplomb and in front of a cheering, fenced-off crowd on Saturday, a couple days before the national holiday honoring the famed Black civil rights leader. Many people loved it, as Boston dignitaries hailed it and its subjects, who met in the hub, with soaring speeches. But then a video tweeted out by a TV reporter of a particularly unfortunate angle of the tarp coming off captured the raunchy imaginations of America, and a few different shots from other angles provided assorted other material for some guffaws. Basically, the big statue, to some observers, looks like a couple of different sex acts that the style guide of this newspaper forbids expounding upon. In Compact magazine, Seneca Scott, a union organizer, identified therein in an interview with the New York Post as a cousin of Coretta Scott King, panned the statue as racist and classist. The new Boston sculpture honoring Dr. Martin Luther King and his wife, Coretta Scott King, looks more like. Washington Post columnist Karen Attiah slammed the installation for dehumanizing the couple by not including their countenances in what she views as a whitewashing of the famed Black civil rights leader's legacy and reality. "It doesn't sit well with me that Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King, not their faces, their expressions," she tweeted. In making MLK a whitewashed symbol of love, the Embrace statue is both safe and grotesque. Says little about the man, a lot about America. And yes, I'll say it.